Hello, welcome to Kip's Bits. Never gets old saying that. Now, a few of you have been interested to see what I can essentially see when I'm working on my videos and sort of a bit of a worktop tour. So I will film that now. Bear in mind, this is a sort of area that I work in and it's not perfect. It's a lot tidier and more organised than it was, but it is very much a work in progress and I'm sort of making changes and stuff as I go. So yeah, it's a little bit untidy at the moment, but bear with me. So I'm going to film it on my phone and yeah, you can see what's going on. I've not got all my lights on at the moment because it's quite hot in here. So yeah, it's not as well lit as it normally is, but yeah, you can have a little look. Things have changed a lot recently because I've got the IKEA pegboards, which have really made my life a lot easier. So I've been able to 3D print loads of stuff to hold things that I need onto the wall. And yeah, it just looks a little bit tidier. So let's start over here, which is the camera I just spoken to. That is my EOS M6 Mark II. And up here is my Sony ZV-1 hanging off the arm, and that's my overhead camera. This is getting a little bit fed up of being hung up now, and the lens sort of stopped working and coming out. So I might have to have a camera upgrade at some point soon. But yeah, I've got some of the consoles I've worked on across the top there. And I've got my drone there, got 3D filament there, got some recording bits and bobs, so my little on-the-go microphones with my GoPro, some books of resistors there, and this is a mess. This is just like random screwdrivers, spudgers, cotton buds, glue, chip puller, scissors. Yeah, I want to sort something out better for that. And yeah, here we've got my bench power supply and my hot air station and soldering iron. And yeah, I've also got remotes here for my cameras so I can turn them on and off without having to reach behind and do stuff like that. This isn't normally here. I've just been working on this actually. And yeah, this is just a little temporary power thing for me to plug stuff in. I might actually put a proper one on the desk. I don't know. Yeah, quite often I have my iPad here. It's just handy for looking at notes that I've made or stuff on AliExpress or eBay or Amazon or instructions for mod kits that I'm doing. Yeah, this is the guy that I've just finished a video on. And then we've got our Tholder Thucker here, the ZD915. Happy with this guy. It does need a lot of cleaning regularly for it to work, but it's okay. I've just got my OSSC there. Yeah, that's it. And that's basically what I use to capture all the videos. It's not plugged in at the moment. And I've got my microscope here. This is one, hasn't actually had a video about it, but it's a new Andon Star model and it's very nice. I'm very happy with it. It's got an inbuilt microphone and I've been using it today. I love it. So yeah, oh, this is a scent dispenser from a short I made. Yeah, I need to put that somewhere, but it's living there at the moment. And what have we got here? So there's just a shelf with my gimbal on and some other camera bits. And that little guy there is what I charge my GoPro batteries in. And talking of charging, I've got this U-green guy here that has lots of power outputs. So it powers that sign, for example, and a few other bits and bobs. And I also have my drone batteries there charging when I need them. I made these 3D printed mounts. No, I made that one. Yes, I made that one. That one came from Thingiverse. And this thing that's holding this multi-way adapter onto the wall, I 3D printed that. So yeah, if I need to plug a USB power thing into there, I can do it. Just got some IPA. Again, in a 3D printed bottle holder. Got my LTT screwdrivers. Can of contact cleaner. I need to change the 3D print of this because when I get this out, this usually falls out, or when I take this out, this falls down. So yeah, that's annoying. I've got my preview monitor up there so I can see what's going on my overhead camera. Hello. Yeah, just got some various bits and bobs knocking around. Just got some solder wick and some insulation tape there. All my little cutters are there. Just some random stuff like thermal paste, flux, solder mask, and yeah, a little tub with my solder in. And yeah, another shelf of random stuff. Brasso for cleaning metally guys. And then a craft knife, and that's a little torch that does UV so I can cure my solder mask. And I've just got a few little odds and sods. I think I've got some new flux up there waiting to be used, and some low melt solder. I made these little battery dispensers because you always tend to need batteries, and they're quite handy to have in reach. And then yeah, I've just got this little tape dispenser with several different kinds of tape that I will use during filming. So yeah, this is sort of what I can see while I'm filming the videos. That light is usually illuminating whatever's on the table, and these hue lights that are up there, they're usually on white when I'm filming, but I have them on different colours when I'm not. So yeah, these IKEA pegboards are amazing, and they've made my life so much easier. And yeah, it's been through a lot of iterations, but I'm fairly happy with how this is set up. Like I say, I just want to sort this pot and tub out and have some kind of better system. But yeah, it actually gives me a pretty good amount of space to work on. Yeah, so usually you just see the orange mat. But yeah, I've got enough room. Oh, and these HDMI cables are when I do game capture. This one goes to the PC and this one comes back to my monitor. I am actually thinking of making a sort of add-on to the desk here that has HDMI ports in, and I can just plug into them when I need cables rather than have these flapping around on the desk. Oh, you can quickly see the 3D printer actually. Just filming this separately. This is my Anycubic Cobra S1. I was going to make a video on this, but no one really seemed interested in the resin printer video or the 3D printer video that I did before. So yeah, I haven't, but that's what I've got there on the desk. Slightly annoying. My Canon camera has overheated, largely because it's been filming all afternoon, and it's had enough of that nonsense. So yeah, that was a little desk tour over here on Kip's Bits. Make sure you subscribe to this channel if you don't already, because I want to try and get this up to not like the subscriber count of the main channel, but it'd be good to get it over 1,000 subscribers, then I can monetize it. And if anything ever happens to the main channel, I've got this as a sort of sustainable backup. So yeah, make sure you're subscribed if you've not already. But I'll see you over on the main channel, and yeah, you'll see the Mega Drive that I've been working on sometime soon, maybe. Don't know, might put this one out in a month or so. So yeah, you've seen a little bit behind the scenes in several senses. That's it, that's the video, bye!